Hi, my name is Mary Paige St. Ange, and this is my Manifesto. When thinking about changing the future of education, I get butterflies in my stomach. When thinking about being a potential educator, I think about all the teachers that I've been taught by in the past and who have had an effect on my schooling in life in many different ways. At the beginning of the music ed course, I was expecting to learn lecture style and sit behind a desk and write notes. I was pleasantly surprised. My idea of learning how to educate children was not by paper and pen, but through engagement and participation, and my idea was utilized through this course, but open to a much broader understanding. To be a future educator, I feel you need to have an open mindset with the goal of preparing your students for life. Music educators need to prepare students to go beyond elementary and post-secondary curricular standards, and it is our job as future music educators to do so. Throughout the semester, I have learned so many different teaching styles and approaches that I will find very useful in the future. I have learned and broadened my understanding of teaching ideas and concepts, such as improvisation, inclusion, acceptance, and adaptability. Improvisation is a type of informal learning that goes beyond learning notes. Improvisation allows for students to contribute to class activities through their own creative process. It also keeps students engaged and interested in learning music. Improvisation goes beyond learning musical notation by the book and encourages students to learn musical notation by participating in musical activities. For example, guest speaker Dr. Carlos Abril, who taught us the importance of hands-on experiences with musical improvisation, composition, problem-solving, movement, and performance. Inclusion is also tied into improvisation. Improvisation can also involve a group of people working as a whole to create music. It can lead to teamwork, friendships, self-confidence, self-worth, and collaboration. By utilizing the concept of inclusion, it can create a better learning environment for students. Throughout the semester, there has been many instances where I've had to step back and take a look at many different situations and identify how I wanted to accept and adapt to a specific person, group, or situation. As future educators, there is going to be many instances where you are going to have to accept and adapt to your students, other teaching staff, authority, in a manner that will not only benefit yourself but also others. Being able to adjust your teaching plan or style shows that you are able to teach in different circumstances. A role model is a person who aspires and encourages us to strive for greatness, live to our full potential, and see the best in ourselves. A role model is someone we admire and aspire to be like. When thinking about being a future educator, the characteristic of role model runs through my head constantly. I want to be a music educator that my students learn through my commitment to excellence and through my ability to make my students realize their own personal growth. School is not only a place for academic learning, but also social learning. Teachers are influences on the social sphere of school lessons as students mature, and as they grow, those early lessons still tend to have an effect on how they interact with others in the future. Teachers are with students 6 to 8 hours a day and do have an influence on the student's life in elementary and high school years. You not only watch your students grow, you help them grow. This quotation exemplifies how teachers influence their students. I asked my friends Caitlin and Andrew what they wanted to be when they grew up and how their ideas changed.
Well, when I was really young, I wanted to be a giraffe, a hippo, a lion, and no one really told me that I couldn't do that, so that lasted for a while, but then after that, I kind of wanted to be like a marine biologist.
A zookeeper when I was a kid. I really like animals, so I figured that wasn't very practical, and I'm not very sciencey, so.
What do you want to be now?
Now I want to get into some sort of research field, probably like analytical chemistry, maybe forensics.
I guess the easiest answer is a teacher. 'Cause I love that high school age. Pretty chill, pretty good job. Get to hang out with the kids, teach them stuff for a little bit of the day, and then have the nights off to do whatever work you need to do, and then you have the evenings, so that would be good. You get the summers. But yeah, that's the short answer. I mean, ideal scenario would be like surf the pro circuit.
As future educators, we are there to support our students in any way, shape, or form. Teachers are the ones who influence students' future careers. It is clear that in both Caitlin and Andrew's answers that their teachers had changed their original aspirations through the teaching of different subjects and helped them to choose their future career. And teachers are. Teachers are kind. Teachers are compassionate. Teachers are empathetic. Teachers are positive, and teachers are an inspiration. And in the future, I hope to be all of these characteristics and more. I hope to use many teaching techniques that I have learned in this music education course, create a safe and accepting learning environment for my students, and influence them to learn and continue to live their life they were destined to live.